be fine.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Arma players.
I mean, it's only an active war zone.
Alright,
It's worse than
Python,
that.
mate, you
Like,
knew, so
it's
stay close.
a lot worse than that. So much worse than
Wait,
that.
what squad is? Oh, he's in squad 2. I thought he was in
Yeah,
squad 3
it's
for a
just me
second.
and Python, so...
Hey, I
You'll
stayed
be
at Holiday
fine,
Inn Express last night. I should be good.
He's even got private in his name. This man was prepared.
Yeah, right?
just stay close to me, mate. We'll make it out.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone.
All right, so hold on. Let me like everything broke this morning because of course it did.
Arma life.
There we go. Yeah, it is what it is.
We chose this life.
This is gonna be interesting.
All right, so here's the deal. You guys are all spawning in the blue 4 area. Depending on the section you picked, you're either going to spawn closer or further from
Send in
the
Goat Team
zone. What
6
did not log me at 7?
now.
Bottom is admin.
I should already be admin, but no, I've got. Yeah, okay. Anyway, where you picked determines where you'll be in the spawn zone. All you have to do is get to anywhere in the escape zone. Once you do, it's GG. OPFOR player will spawn somewhere on the perimeter and start trying to actively hunt you down. If you notice, there are 2 mechanized symbols showing arrows, which means OPFOR is starting to come in to the central zone. There are some blue 4 garrisons that will hold them off, but they're not going to last long. So you need to break out of this position, and if you do it right, you won't even have to fire your gun. If you do it wrong, you're going to have to fire your gun a lot. Most of you have AT, not all of you. I'm just going to be dynamically doing stuff to the AO, and if I happen to hear gunfire and react to you, I'll react to you. I've got active patrols going literally across this entire map. Oh, sweet. Nosoil, sorry for starting late. Everything's down. We're on map. Feel free to get on. I'll wait for you, okay?
Okay, it's loading Arma right now.
It gives the players a little more time to study the map anyway, but there's dynamic infantry, vehicle, air. There will be also airstrikes on the town. So, you probably don't want to be in the blue 4 garrison positions. But when I hit this continue button, there's pre-selected movement orders, so stuff immediately starts.
Fantastic.
I'm also going to lie to you and say this is possible. I don't know if it is or not, but, it's RN Jesus deciding whether or not you manage to bypass certain patrols or not.
Just to confirm, they're like on the perimeter of the town. I'm not gonna walk out of a building and get shot immediately, am I? Or are they patrolling through the town as well? Great.
Anyway. Whoever's in the hard garrison, I wish especially good luck to you. Because, if you don't move immediately, you're going to die in, like, 2 minutes. So, good luck.
Love you, Kleiner brothers.
Remember to change our nets when we get on here, boys.
Yes, use side chat, and please set nets. I didn't set radio encryption. I'm silly. And I'm hoping food and water should be off. I've set that in the settings, but I didn't see it when I spawned in, so.
Radios are in coda.
Apparently cheaters in Foxhole. Damn, people are cheating on their Fox girls.
Coding's on. So.
Crazy. What's on?
Radio code. Yeah, encryption is on. Yeah.
Oh, radio encryption is on? Sweet. Oh yeah, we can look at configure add-ons right here.
And rations are so close.
Also, Hall Daniel, thanks for the 13-month resub. Hope keep enjoying the apps. Hope we get a nice kick out of this scenario. I'm gonna override that, but it's set off on the mission. Let me just make sure. All right, T4 global settings on mission. Where is radio encryption?
No, it's like mixed in with the boom preset radio numbers.
Nas, what's your ETA?
I'm about to join.
Okay.
Just loading the menu.
Daz, he says with the numbers?
It's like below all the default encryption there. Tags. Yeah, it's above.
I just say yeah, it's off, but that's okay. It's fine. Preset your nets. And then it's what? Ace rations. No, Ace field rations. Oh, I can't change those right now. That's
There we go.
kind of silly, but whatever. Alright, I'll give him 2 minutes to load the mission file, and then we'll get started. Cutoff will be in 1 hour, 55 minutes, but, I mean, if you're home free, you're home free. Any questions on me regarding game design while we wait another minute?
How fucked are we? In the hard squad.
2 minutes still dead.
So, I really did intend this mission for communication with a Blue 4 drone operator, so you could actually, like, see where the enemy is. So without that, because no one picked it, you're just gonna go in blind. So it's a total crapshoot whether or not you run into enemy or not. So,
it's accurate.
well, no, because you normally do coordinate with drone operators. So,
Not in Mirror, that's for damn sure. They don't have shit.
you know, and like there are like I left intentional gaps in patrol routes here, but whether or not you actually find them is anyone's guess. All right, Nas, you set?
Almost.
All right.
This Arma Trina HAD loads really slow. There we
Alright.
go.
Going once, guys. Going twice. Good luck, have fun. Do I make platoons for the AI so I know what in theory I can deploy? I make debug units, yeah. Both factions in this AO are custom. As in I built something off of them, so... All of OPFOR have orange armbands. Blue 4 all have, I think, blue is what I set. Yeah. Anyway, I need to set the skill here quickly. Otherwise, it stays on default, like 90 for everything. I'm going to be nice and do 20% accuracy today because, I mean, the player base isn't really that high on everything. And then we've got 50% accuracy. I let players kind of choose whichever groups they wanted to be part of. So the hardest group is over here. The 2 medium groups over here. And then if they did the drone team, it would have spawned up here. So Blue 4 have some pre-built garrisons in the middle. They also have some active patrols of units going around. That's where the armbands are going to be very important. And then I've got OPFOR sending a bunch of squads in the AO. I think there's about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There's 14 infantry squads heading into the AO right now, and 2 BMP3s.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
And then on top of that, there's at least another 8 squads patrolling. And there's about 10 static vehicles between BTR-80 Alphas, BTR-90s, and a few BMP3s that are just watching a lot of the major areas, and they have a patrol moving around them as well. So, total crapshoot if Blue 4 actually manages to get out of this AO, because this was meant to be done with the Blue 4 drone operator, but no one picked that slot. So I'm just like, oh, y'all are just crazy. Alright, so that group left their pathing off. I guess I just forgot to turn it off, or turn it back on, but I think that's the only thing that did that. But yeah, to spice things up today, Jesse is acting as an OPFOR sniper. He is literally only given a T-5000 bolt action and a handgun and drones and a quad bike. That quad bike can be stolen, but he is basically going to be allowed to recon around. He will have thermals as well. But again, like, Blue 4 was meant to also have that ability, and they, haha, no one wanted the slot. Isn't that weird? Anyway, I am also going to be making more dynamic patrols and doing other things as the player base get things done. Because in testing, my computer wasn't able to handle all the AI pathfinding, but the server seemed to be able to handle it like a champ, so that's good enough for me. I'm setting up additional patrols here based off of where the player base moves. Again, it's to make things fair. But I'm not going to be, like, super mean against my players here. Bearded Lord, thanks to the 89-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations, and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Is 3-minute timer for starving a good mission design? There are 2 food items per 2 minutes, but 1 person's missing each time. Dawako, is it like a musical chairs thing? Because I'd make it a little quicker, actually, if it was like pure musical chairs. But that sounds interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have another patrol start setting up around that location. Now I can grab like an SU-25 or something. Give me position down there. Oh, the BMP3 arrived. It took an AT hit. But yeah, that's the sound of all of the AI starting to engage each other as OPFOR groups are moving in. Like, it is a starving game that accidentally happened to my unit once because the timer was set so fast. That's funny as hell. I'd imagine that would happen, though, based off of everything. Accidents happen with Ace Field rations all the time, but that's pretty funny. So the hard group is opting to go in the complete wrong direction. So I think they're going to try to circumnavigate from the north. I'm also going to teleport myself out of the AO just to be safe. But yeah, that plane is out. Looks like these guys have all regrouped. The issue is there is a defensive static vehicle over here. And those guys are booking it.
Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Все ясно. Вас понял.
Set up a patrol right there. If they go out of the map, I'll just set more patrols in front of them. What's really funny is they might run up and find Jesse's spare drones. That's so funny, though, that they literally are walking past OPFOR spawn, but the day is starting to get a little brighter. We're going to set up some helicopters here. I'm going to do some active patrols with some MI8s.
Готов действовать.
Just trying to get the gun variant. Yeah, that'll work.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Set up a scouting helicopter patrol. I'm going to teleport a little further away. We're going to actually go in a building here so air doesn't spot me and gun me down. And here's an example one of the gas patrols. I think I only have 1 or 2 out because I was starting to get the limit on where I could put stuff. Well, that guy just got annihilated. Yeah, I didn't give the Blue 4 AI any AT. I didn't want Blue 4 players to be able to farm the AI for said AT, so... Jesse probably back on the drone. Again, it would be really funny if Jesse put a second drone up and immediately spotted these guys.
Yeah, direction. How? But there definitely ain't one there.
I think they're talking about the helicopter.
Yeah,
I hear it.
I see
Yep.
it northeast. It's not headed directly towards us.
It's
towards
MA8.
southeast.
Yep.
Let's see here.
It's turned
Fucking move.
It turned towards us, turn away from us. Turn towards us. It's gonna fly over the top of us.
Don't fucking move.
Yeah, at that angle with the belly exposed them, it is actually unlikely that it would have spotted them. That's the ejection seat of the Su-25 when I deleted it. Wow, all of the OPFOR troops died. I'm just going to blow this up. We'll say Blue 4 found some AT and managed to take it out. This is going to prompt another assault. So I'm going to mobilize some infantry here.
Вас понял. Все ясно. Вас понял. Все ясно. Понял вас. Понял.
We're going to send them over. I'll do more MI8s. Again, this is just meant to be like a very large patrol area specifically. But yeah, I also outright told Jesse, like, look, I don't know if you'll actually find anyone or not, but I find it really funny that the players are basically bypassing where he is at the moment. If these guys end up in a firefight, this 80 Alpha is going to be ordered to start shooting at him, and that's going to be terrifying. So hearing another cannon fire. Oh. We'll say this one gets AT'd for funsies. I'm really using the garrisons here more for like sound design or whatnot. But most of the player base is kind of out of here. I see. So Jesse's scanning around over here, but we do have a Blue 4 group running. That would be really funny if Jesse found these guys and started actively pursuing them. I'm gonna be a dick and set up another helicopter.
Жду. Так точно. Так точно.
I think these guys spotted the helicopter coming in, so they've gotten low.
I'm gonna check on the other team. Hold on.
But the goal of this op is to constantly have these guys under pressure.
Жду.
Here, actually, no. I'm gonna have this vehicle come in, dismount a group,
Жду приказа.
because they're on a pretty big hill.
Уже в пути.
Chopper is going west now.
Yeah, so we see some old fortifications here that have been abandoned. It'd be pretty fun to make a defensive op around some of the map fortifications. Yeah, so these three are trying to figure out how to join with them down here. What the hell? Oh, is this a debug lake? Yeah, so someone left water textures. Whoever mapped it, dev'd the map and forgot about them. It's funny. Alright, so I mean, most of them are out of the AO at this point. I can start deleting a few bodies here and there, but yeah, you can see where the blue 4 drones are. I made sure to lock some of the vehicles to make sure the player base wouldn't get to them.
Уже в пути.
Put those guys ahead of the fortifications. I got these squads coming in. You know, it would be funny if I took this. I have to spawn it from super far away.
Понял. Ожидаю указаний. Уже в пути.
I can have those vehicles start coming in. They're going to book it. I think they'll actually get past the road before those vehicles enter.
Вас понял. Вас понял. 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 Уже в пути. Выполняю. Выполняю. Понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Понял вас.
I'll set up a few patrols. Nope, they saw that, yep. The trick with ops like these is to constantly put distant pressure on the players. You don't have to throw things right on top of them, but you can throw things nearby. And that will be enough to really put heavy pressure on them. I think Jesse just put a fresh battery in that one. No, Jesse took off a second drone. I think Jesse found this group of players, though. So now Jesse's going to hunt down... Of course he finds the group of players that picked the hardest off experience. So now he's going to mess with them. That's funny as hell. You still have all these distant shots here. I'm gonna start removing some bodies. Because I just need this for, you know, sound. But yeah, this off's going so far so good. Still a long distance to cover. I think we're gonna wrap up a little early. But it'll be interesting to see how things play out.
Вас понял. Уже в пути.
Whenever I set up a patrol, I'm trying to make it so that there is an opportunity for the players to potentially bypass an enemy patrol like this one. It's guarding like 3 different areas here. So you can technically sneak around it. The issue is the players, again, they lack the Blue 4 drone support. So what they're doing right now is just pure RNG.
Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Все ясно? Вас понял. Понял. Вас понял.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
So I got some further back patrols, but I'll be making more things, because at that point I can start deleting things. Like down here, for example, I don't need those units anymore, because OPFOR have been, you know, bypassed. Oh, no. Luxor, thanks for a 64-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. That'd be a nice kick out of this scenario. Of course, I feel so bad for the Blue 4 elements here. Like, it's just bad RNG that they get found. So I gotta keep an eye on the other groups, make sure I'm spawning stuff for them. These guys have multiple squads that are gonna run past them soon. They also can't run up too far because there's a BTR 90 here that will eventually shoot them. I do appreciate they're getting on the rooftops and trying to do scouting and whatnot. But Luxord again, thanks for a 64-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Oh, the players are in a bit of defilade, so Jesse can't spot him from here. I saw him skyline though. There's a little nub between the bushes. Is he gonna see him? I think he just checked back on the drone. I see the blue armbands moving. He prones. He goes back on the drone. That is the funniest fucking thing. Okay, these AI weren't following. Trying to fix that.
Send in Goat Team 6.
Luxord, thanks for the 5 gift subs. If you got a gift sub from Luxord, make sure you thank him. Otherwise, hope you keep enjoying the operations. Hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send
All right,
in
Jesse
Goat
knows.
Team
He got
6
updated, so now he's
now.
moving.
We're not in no back rooms, that's for sure.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
I mean, we're not out, but you know what I mean. Anywho, good luck. Just checking on you.
Send in Goat Team 6 now. Send in Goat Team 6.
What?
Now.
None of the, we can't get out of this room.
How did you get in this room?
We were climbing down the ladders and then it teleported us here. Arma, man.
Send in.
All right,
Goat
I'll
Team
get in
6
between the three.
now.
1 second. Come close to me so I don't, you know, accidentally teleport you into the road or something.
We fucking. We
And we're at the end of the map. Hit it.
No problem. Play on. I don't know how they did it. I don't know what they did, but leave it to the players to figure out a way. Oh my god, Jesse stopped right in front of him.
Okay. Shots.
Sniper.
Oh, that is such a bad skyline. They don't notice. They noticed him. He's running. Scary Bob, thanks for the 3-month resub as well. Hope you keep enjoying the operation. They're charging him. They're fucking charging him. He's quad biking away. I love how that's the reaction. Just charge his ass. And I think Jesse just got away scot-free. Jesse is allowed to shoot the kill, by the way. He's not, like, he doesn't have to pull his punches. Oh my god, but that was so funny. Angel's immediate reaction is beat him up. Charge his ass. Oh, that makes me laugh. Alright, so I'm deleting some of the debug stuff. Not debug, but stuff they've gone past. Yeah, they ran into
Wait, where's
a FAR group there.
Down by the Bravo marker on the map.
I think they have some radio comms with each other still, because I just heard them talking to another group.
Вас понял. Выполняю. Понял. Выполняю. Все ясно. Понял.
And we'll set up that patrol. These guys are hiding in bushes and the fences. They're evading the helicopters. I'm gonna have a 24 fly in here.
Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на
Just commit an airstrike when it comes in.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Yeah, a few shots is gonna be enough to make them retreat. And if they're lucky, they'll actually hit him in the head because he doesn't have a helmet. Oh my god! Here's the funny thing. They can steal his quad bike. Here, 1 second. My mic just peaked super hard. My bad. As if being late wasn't enough this morning, my audio setup will occasionally, when I boot my computer, it'll just go straight to heavy static, so I have to completely reset it. They're running. I think he got headshot knocked. And I don't know if they think they got him or not. Jesse played chicken with the Blue 4 group and lost. Oh. God damn. I mean, he was within, what? 300 meters with that sniper? Yeah. Rip OPFOR. Oh, shit. I was supposed to do airstrikes. Yeah, screw that random building in particular. Yeah, no, he got headshotted. That's GG for the OPFOR player. Oh my god. Sometimes as an OPFOR player, you gank, and sometimes you get ganked. And I guess today, OPFOR got ganked. Here's the thing. I do want to bring back some OPFOR slots like this, but if they go down like that, I don't want to revive them or anything. Yeah, I know some of you probably want to see, like, blood, but it wouldn't be fair to the players. Ah, yes, the Burt mobile. That's the MI-24 deciding it wants to have a bit of blood. All right, I'm trying to think where. Oh, no.
Heard up to the distance, yes.
Уже в пути! Понял вас! Уже в пути! Уже в пути! Выполняю! Вас понял!
So that group's going to run into that patrol. These guys, I mean, they might be able to thread the needle here.
Уже в пути! Выполняю! Уже в пути! Понял! Уже в пути! Вас понял!
They might also be trying to snipe the drones because they're counted as air units. Yeah, he's not waking up. GG. I did say in the off announcement, you literally get a bolt action. So, like, if you're going to take a shot, make sure it counts, because damn. It's going to be quite unfortunate for you if you miss. For op types like these, it's also really fun to watch the Zeus's perspective if you're a player on the ground, because then you'll see just how close you were to, like, some of these patrols. I'm going to level with you. I kind of agree with that, Cole, but at the same time, we're so close to the actual town that I don't, like, I think gunshots in the distance are really common for something like this. Now, if we were, like, out here, I'd agree with you because it's supposed to be quiet, but around here, nah. But there he go. I just realized this is a lake. Oh, that's unfortunate for the players. I think they spotted that patrol and they're immediately trying to pull away. They might try to go around. Yes, I did see, like, Total War 40K was announced. I got a few friends that are excited for that. Oh, they're trying to crawl away because this group's coming up to sweep. We'll see if they aggro or not, but that's looking mighty close. Those guys are backing away. Fuel on those helis are good. GG, Jesse. You were getting a little too close, I'm sorry to say. They got you with a random headshot, too. You would have woken up from anything else. But you also went for the one group that was not afraid to just outright charge your ass. That was the funny thing. I heard Angel yell, "Get him!" And then as you were driving away the first time, they literally charged to your position. It was the funniest thing. Goof with the elevation, yeah. It's alright, I plan on having some OPFOR stuff here and there, but, you know, similar difficulty where you're given good kit, but you gotta know how to use it. Ah, these motherfuckers stayed in the low ground. That's gonna let these guys actually bypass. Ah. Oh, well. Oh, wow. These guys are sneaking because these guys are in the low ground. Damn, that's smart. That's very smart.
Уже в пути. Понял.
Like I said in the brief, if they do this op right, they won't even have to fire a shot.
Выполняю. Вас понял. Вас понял.
Setting up the next patrol right here. What are we at? So we still have an hour 20. So I think there's actually enough time for these guys to potentially get to the final zone. Yeah, I think everyone... We still have 80 minutes, so there's more than enough time. It's just going to be a lot of sneaking around. Oh, he's like completely out of ordnance. That's funny as hell.
Так точно.
You know what would be funny if I brought up like a 2S1? Or like a 2S25 and just started pounding the town with artillery.
Ожидаю указаний.
You know, where you hear like that in the distance. That'd actually be pretty cool. So I'm going to bring one up right here and then start firing. All right, but Jesse, how'd you like that experience as OPFOR? Was that interesting or was that boring?
Жду приказов. Вас понял. Выполняю.
I'm going to bring one in on this side too, just so both sides can hear it in the distance. Alright, I can remove these far patrols from play. I'll have a few more, like, convoys, quote-unquote, pass by the players. That'll be a little later. It's if they go by any, like, major roads that I can use.
Выполняю.
And having some slightly creepy music also helps.
Ожидаю указаний. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Why use one brain of battery? Because they usually keep their artillery separate. And what I'm trying to emulate, so that, you know, if they get spotted on a drone, it doesn't immediately get taken out. Well, Jesse, again, it's meant to be a kit where you are setting up in, like, a tall building and picking people off, or if they're running through an open field, distance is your friend. And you were getting within a few hundred meters of them, which is why you were so easily sprayed down. It's not like I was giving you a PSO, I gave you, the T5000 with the other scope. That thing can kill up to 1 kilometer. Like, there's no better OPFOR sniper I can give you without going into vanilla, you know? With, like, a full-on LRPS, because that can go up to, like, 1.5 clicks. But, I mean, you also had the drone. It's not like I just gave you the sniper rifle and went go nuts. Nah, you... The drone was a pretty big advantage, because it actually let you find them. Oh, the other two Blue 4 groups literally walked by your spawn, though. I thought that was funny as hell. They didn't notice the other OPFOR drones, because there were 2 at the time. But I think when you took one off, one group was within, like, a few hundred meters. And I was laughing about that. Dismemberment mod got an update? Good. Very good. All right, we're gonna do some artillery stuff here. Let's say if he decides to operate, but it looks like he woke up. With these guys stopping, I think they heard the engine. They're going to hear that in the distance, though. Yep.
Looks like a fucking operator, dude.
I think those guys slightly bugged on their river patrol. More performance tweaks? Sweet. Alright, I can go ahead and get rid of some of the dead bodies here. Yeah, we still have some of the dynamic patrols engaging. I'm actually kind of impressed with that.
Все ясно?
Oop, didn't mean to delete him. That, I think, deleted the rest of the garrison, because I accidentally deleted his symbol, but it doesn't really matter that much. Let that thing start pounding. And then pull it away.
Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Все ясно? Вас понял. Уже в пути.
Another patrol right there. And for these guys, another patrol.
Понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Все ясно? Все ясно. Выполняю. Понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
There. These guys, I think they hear the artillery tank going. Curious to hear what these guys say. They're like, wait, did we get him earlier?
Just keep going to point.
Yeah, I mean, Levy's not gonna do anything. He does something stupid though.
You can see if he's still here. Very, very obvious ATV.
And then standing in the middle of the field, shooting at us.
I think Falcon got the kill. Because it credits him with the kill, but that's the only...
Line directly to our next set of trees, so let's get going.
Yeah, that's the only registered kill. Everyone else has been able to dodge. Little worried about this three-man group now because we got this other team right here. If any group ends up in a gunfight, they need to be able to pull out quickly because I'm going to send everything around to go check on it. Because they do have active radio comms with the other groups in the area, which is something Jesse didn't have. Jesse was kind of just an independent unit that could do harassment. Because let's be honest, if I gave Jesse that ability, then Jesse wouldn't really be as a sniper. It would be a, oh, I see him on drone, send all the AI over there, and that would kind of defeat the purpose.
They also seem to think Charlie's in front of us somehow.
Oh, my internet's freaking out.
But I doubt that.
There we go. I had a
Charlie's
little
behind us.
yellow chain there.
Charlie
The
just
stream
took
might
out
have buffered
Jesse.
for a second, so.
That would make sense. as
Are we back?
long
I hope we're back. Alright, we're gonna do one more artillery mission here.
Понял вас. Вас понял. Вас понял. Понял. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Понял вас. Вас понял.
Yeah, they're firing.
Все ясно.
All right.
Уже в пути.
Waiting to see that barrel go down, then I'm just gonna pull it away. Players, curious little chuckleheads there, going up to check out what's making that noise. I'm gonna give it a bit, and then I'll let that detonate. Oh, so close. No shots, though.
I can't tell if that's artillery hitting or if that's artillery firing.
So damn close. Little choppy on the frame rate, but that should be fine. Oh wow, the BMP-1 actually forced a dismount. Oh no! This is part of their patrol route! And Bravo has no rear check.
Fine. Alt sprint north. Go.
Вас понял. Понял вас. Понял вас. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Выполняю.
Trying to figure out what's causing that. Set of lag spikes there. It's probably the artillery landing right here and calculating weird stuff on the buildings. Yeah, you can see that little bit of stutter there. Oh, the two Blue 4 guys that were up there got spotted. Yeah, it's slightly affecting the ground. That's annoying.
Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем. Ясно, приступаем.
That chopper would have spotted the smoke. Now they're going to check things out.
Уже в пути. Вас понял. Понял вас. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Alright, I'm going to pull the RD out because I think it's causing the shells hitting the town are causing those frame drops.
Уже в пути. Вас понял. Понял вас. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Понял вас. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Понял.
Big patrol. So delete those vehicles. Anything that could be causing like weird little pathing stutters could also be causing those frame drops because it's the AI constantly trying to recalculate. For all I know, it could have been the two BTR-90s trying to cross this, or, you know, an internal patrol freaking the heck out.
Выполняю.
It's usually how it works. Which is why I'm always so careful with the pathing resources, because you never know. Shadow, I had an internet hiccup a second ago, but it fixed itself, thankfully. Oh,
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Gunner
Ясно,
spotted them.
приступаем. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Понял. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял.
they gotta shoot at it or something to make it wave off.
Ясно, приступаем.
Alright, I can remove... I don't think I need any more sound design in this town, actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and just remove everything from play. Yeah, they're booking it. This other team, I think the forest here is thick enough so they will dodge that one infantry group, and then you got these guys maneuvering down here. But they are in another patrol group's path. Have this come around and see if they shoot at them again. If they do, I'll keep the chase up. If they don't, then it is what it is.
Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Nope. What are you doing just sitting here? Come on.
Все ясно. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Ясно, приступаем. Так точно.
Tightening the news.
Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
That group's going to be ordered to go in.
Уже в pути.
BTR 90 is going to be ordered to go in. That tracer marking is going to be the real issue here. Why are you allergic to moving? Come on. Is it because I added 2 people to your group? Sometimes the AI perplexes me. That's for damn sure. Oh, shit. Alright, there would have been something down here that's going to be radioed in to go ask what's going on.
Понял вас.
Oh, they are outright shooting through. That's annoying, but... Oh, that's an old bug that comes on and off, that's for sure. They've run into the forest now. And once again, this group has decided not to pursue. Probably because that fence was in the way? I don't know.
Понял вас. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Выполняю. Понял.
I don't see the chopper shooting, so they might have been able to successfully break away. You got these guys immediately booking it, which is smart. That thing got caught in a tree because, of course, it did.
Вас понял. Понял. Выполняю.
Gonna send another group that way.
Уже в пути. Выполняю. Понял. Все ясно? Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
That's a cute little position. I don't see any smoke being thrown, so it's not going to get the attention of the pilots.
Выполняю. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Now these guys do a flyover, but they're not going to be able to find anything because of the lack of smoke use.
Ясно. Приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Got to give credit though; they're moving quick. I think those guys also successfully evaded.
Уже в пути. Выполняю. Все ясно. Уже в пути.
I think it would also be safe to say I'm going to send
Ожидаю ваших
some
приказов.
QRF.
We're making pretty decent progress here. Oh, no, we're not. I just strolled out. No, we're not.
Все ясно. Понял вас.
I'm bringing in some QRF here.
Just gonna follow that blue line as best we can.
Ожидаю ваших приказов. Уже в пути.
Bravo's really close to Alpha there. Or whatever that group's named itself. So they could regroup and push through, but traveling as a bigger group has its own risks and rewards. You guys have a big open field here. They gotta be careful. But they know not to travel in the low ground because potentially that could get them in a lot of trouble.
Понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Понял вас. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Понял вас. Уже в пути.
So I've got some mobilized gases that come into various positions here. We're combing through this area, trying to find that other team. I'd argue, though, most groups are at least halfway. This group towards the goal, actually more than halfway, but these guys, it was harder to get out of the city. Now it's just dodging random patrols, but I mean, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a little over 8 kilometers away. This one more so 9. This group, I mean, 6 and then across, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 7. So the hardest group actually is doing the best, and they've had to deal with, you know, an OPFOR sniper. And they've gotten into combat too, but they were able to push through it. So, you know, it's not bad. I'd say they're doing a pretty good job. These guys need to be careful, because if they run into that gas, I am going to spawn a squad in the gas to then dismount them. Oh, the timing here is so bad. They prone.
I called it.
He called it.
Gas here. 2 gas tigers.
They didn't get spotted. Miner got up, though. That was very risky. These guys are booking it away. Still will have the chopper flying around, but For now, they've gotten out of the zone. What do you guys think of this op? I thought it was a pretty fun idea just to do a little bit of a SERE escape, something we haven't really done in a hot second.
Уже в пути.
And again, it's especially when certain slots aren't taken to really help the player base. It's all RNG and then your reaction to contacts.
Понял вас.
And that is very, very important.
Все ясно. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
I'm going to defend the map border a little bit.
Все ясно.
Yeah, so these guys are within... Oh, within roughly a kilometer of the other group.
Were we just unlucky enough to be here?
No, I
You might have
think
just been unlucky
he's
enough.
breaking. Yeah, okay.
Alright, yep. Yep.
I think they were stuck on some of the highway barriers here. I do too. I do like less conventional ops. I'm doing all right. I overslept. This ops got started a little late, so that's an oopsie on my end. But we have like 3 other streams to do between F and F. I'll be on the ground in what? I think the 40K unit, or I might take that off. We'll see. Depends on what they're doing. And then DayZ. So we got those gases driving in. Still have a bunch of active patrols around. I'm going to be a jerk and set up one more.
Вас понял. Все ясно. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Вас понял. Понял вас. Вас понял. Понял. Жду распоряжений. Готов действовать.
It's not enough. I need more.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаю. Ясно, приступаю. Ясно, приступаю.
Double patrol. Any wipes? Only the OPFOR player. 2 out of the 3 Blue 4 groups have also been engaged. One of the closer Blue 4 groups, though, is the one that hasn't been engaged, though, which is interesting. All right. This is a railway track. It's not a road, so I can't set up active vehicle patrols on it, which would be nice if I could, though. I can set up a few more active gases, though.
Все ясно. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Понял. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял.
Perfect. Set that a little behind the road so he doesn't stop a little too far and then have to do a really awkward U-turn.
Вас понял. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Понял вас. Уже в пути. Все ясно. Вас понял. Все ясно. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Выполняю. Уже в пути.
Other random patrol route. Let's see, what can I delete? Everything back there. Now the frames are going to be slightly better, though.
Так точно.
Now we're going to go on a little bit of hunting here.
Так точно. Так точно. Так точно. Так точно. Ясно. Приступаем.
I'm going to land that helicopter. Other group, we're kind of in the center here. I don't think these guys are going to be able to get to the road before the gas threads the needle through them.
They're moving very reasonably.
Does just look like they're going up Angel's route, even though they didn't see it.
I feel like those helicopters, on the angle they're going, are going to our friend to the north. I think they're fucked.
They're predicting that it's just a dynamic patrol. I'm actually surprised these guys were able to get away from that one chopper. These guys I'm a little worried about because they're starting to get a little ahead of this group and they are going to swing around. Little bit of risk there. But now we just got to wait with bated breath. We got about 49 minutes left. I think it's still possible for Blue 4 to get at least one or two of the squads out of here in that time. These guys I'm a little worried about.
Все ясно? Понял. Уже в пути. Понял вас. Уже в пути. Все ясно. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Все ясно? Выполняю. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Уже в пути.
These guys also very close to another patrol. They might be able to shadow it, though, and then bypass it entirely. Because we have this other patrol coming in, and these guys, I'm a little worried because they might get close enough. Okay, so these guys are on this group's patrol route, but they're over a kilometer away in distance that this group has to travel, so I think they'll be able to get past them. But I know these guys are probably being slow because helicopter activity, but yeah, there's a little helipad and a runway there, so. Makes sense.
Уже в пути. Выполняю. Вас понял. Все ясно. Вас понял. Все ясно. Все ясно. Все ясно. Все ясно. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Уже
Send
в
in
пути.
Goat Team 6
Вас понял.
now.
Выполняю.
Set up that patrol. Guardsman, thanks for the 63-month resub, buddy. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. Yep, once again, this group being very close to a patrol, but they got defilade to work with there. gonna give him 55. 55 should be enough for that group to make it. These two, if they keep heading north, can also make it, but they might just follow this tree line in here. That would be the safest, but it's also going to be the most heavily patrolled.
Вас понял. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути.
Like, I'm outright just going to set up groups like that.
Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Понял вас. Понял вас. Готов. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Понял вас. Понял. Уже в пути. Понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Все ясно. Выполняю. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where they started, so perfect. These guys are crossed, and I do have this patrol right here of this entire area also close by. Gonna claim that that one's just refueling. Big patrols here. But at this point, it's all gonna come down to luck. Hey, Oliver, what's up?
Уже в пути. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Понял. Понял вас. Уже в пути.
That's a mean one. Okay, these guys, if they keep pace, they might be able to beat this one patrol. That's me fat fingering the N key again, but they might be able to get ahead of that one group. Emphasis on the might. The guys stopped a little too close to their patrol, so they ceased. A bit annoying, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead, delete all the stuff out here. I could be evil. Yeah, just a little evil, you know, just,
Жду приказов. Ожидаю ваших приказов. Уже в пути. Понял вас.
just using the roads to travel and bring forces in, you know? I don't want to do trucks, because the players might steal those. It would make it too easy. Could have also done a vehicle driving up that, but that's okay.
Выполняю.
Just an extra group there because of things and shenanigans that have happened. But yeah, no, their plan is totally to then move up this route. Which means it's going to be very hard for them to dodge that patrol. Which I think they spotted. These guys, meanwhile, are running left. Excuse me. These guys are simply moving up the road.
Well, I'm not actually sure why I cut that, but I guess it's taking me a big.
Выполняю. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Выполняю.
Oh. Oh, that's gonna be very funny. That timing is nuts. Alright, these guys gonna be able to bypass that patrol. Guys, get down.
Get down.
Okay. Copy.
He's hitting the fences.
Все ясно. Понял вас. Вас понял.
Yeah, they're just like, no, screw that. They're gonna run. They might run up this way instead. Oh, what are the odds? That's funny as shit. It is dirty. That's why I love it. Hey, I thought they'd bypass this position by the time the dismount got there, but pacing instead put them right in front. So these groups have separated. This team's going to basically follow up these tree lines here to get to that spot. These guys are going to follow up that area. We'll see who is victorious. Funny thing is, whichever group pulls the patrols from the other is going to allow the other to win. This group is completely on their own, though, but they're... Actually, they're starting to get a little equal distant from these guys, but with the detour they have to do, they're not going to risk running through that open field.
Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
That is not where I stopped our seeing you. That's kind of funny. Yep, so they've made a decision to run up this route. Not a bad idea.
Уже в пути. Выполняю. Выполняю. Вас понял.
But I am a jerk, so I'm also going to have that gas come down. It is bully-centric. Alright, helicopter's refueled. We're taking her off. I should have garrisoned that. I honestly should have fucking garrisoned that, but I'm like, I'll be nice. Here, what I'll do instead is I'll have... Group kind of like hiding out here. These teams are booking it, though. I'm going to make it a little harder.
Понял. Понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути.
Wow, helicopters flying right over that group. I gotta practice my Russian accent, I guess. So anyway, this guy, he's this German doctor, and he has this fight with this animal, and the punchline is they go a platypus, and then he puts this hat on, and then he goes parry the platypus. Oh, it's not funny? I think it's hilarious. Yeah, so they immediately hear me and they immediately go outside the compound.
Уже в пути. Понял вас.
Okay, our ride's almost here. Come on, let's get out.
Вас понял. Уже в пути.
Блядь! They're just gonna make them walk.
Понял. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Все ясно. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Alright, so now they're trying to come in on that side. We got about 40 minutes left. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna be able to get out of here.
Уже в пути. Вас понял. Уже в пути.
Which is why I'm gonna put a T-80 right here.
Жду приказов. Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Why? Funny. Catch up, buddy. They're gonna drive off without you. Alright, little audio jump scare here.
Молодые дастура. Бахмина. Дарабия. Дарьевчу. Женина. Дарьевчу. 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 Дарамия.
What if I can then tell it to land? Zoned out and you come back to, so we're gonna put a T-80 here. It's a nice happy T-80.
Все ясно. Вас понял. Понял. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Понял вас. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Все ясно. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
They're gonna rotate out. But they gotta walk a little bit, you know, budget cuts. Oh, man, you hate to see it.
Понял. Все ясно. Все ясно. Уже в пути. Понял вас.
Same with some of these units, they're just gonna rotate out, you know. Budget cuts. Anyway. Oh shit, there is a road right there. Uh-oh. That's a lot of uh-oh. They're just gonna go for it! Oh no. Oh, fuck. Yeah, they got spotted.
Уже в пути. Вас понял. Все ясно. Уже в пути.
Mr. Tank is not amused.
Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Вас понял. Вас понял.
Mr. Tank is not amused at all, in fact. So the gas aggroed, meaning it did spot them, but it did get stopped by the foliage. How are the other groups doing? These guys are about to potentially run into a patrol. Those guys fought through that. Uh-oh.
Вас понял. Все ясно. Выполняю.
Yeah, so actually I should be sending everything
Уже
over
в пути.
to that.
Понял вас. Вас понял. Вас понял.
I'm a little late on that.
Понял. Уже в пути.
So I think all groups have now engaged something.
Выполняю. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
So we're gonna go there. We're gonna go like this. If you get me. And
I
then-
don't even think we should just go. Yeah, I think
Like
we should just
that?
go in a more in a straight line instead of zigzagging because we're fighting time. We zigzag, we're gonna lose time.
Oh, they've got time.
The only thing is, he's gonna spawn a shit ton in now
I
because
know,
we're right
we
by
might
the
have
finish.
to fight our way through for the last like
I agree,
kilometer.
but they're already aggroed on somebody else, so you might be okay. Maybe. Hopefully. Probably not.
Уже в пути.
Maybe they'll be
Все
fine.
ясно.
They're probably gonna be fine.
Так точно.
They might, in fact, not be fine. Maybe I'm giving false hope. We'll see.
Вас понял. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Понял. Вас понял. Все ясно. Уже в пути.
That should be enough to dodge, you think?
Вас понял.
More than enough mobilized back there.
Дарьевчун. Дарьевчун. Tahminam. Дарьевчун. Понял. Уже в пути.
I'm gonna say that drone did get a good look at him.
Все ясно? Понял.
Yeah, Sparrow run.
Уже в пути. Выполняю. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
I am giving chase.
Уже в пути. Понял.
Dream thinks he's safe. There was a guy standing up when that drone flew over, so we definitely saw somebody. Whether or not he's able to evade the patrols is anyone's guess.
Вас понял. Понял. Все ясно. Понял вас.
I'm gonna have one tank go one way, one tank go the other. Oh!
Понял вас. Уже в пути. Вас понял.
They got the gas too.
Уже в пути. Понял вас. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
That smoke is going to attract a lot of attention.
Выполняю. Понял вас. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
They need to run. Like, there's no other option here. They need to fucking run.
Понял. Уже в пути. Все ясно. Вас понял. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Все ясно.
Uh-oh.
Понял. Вас понял. Вас понял.
Oh, I need to texture my M key compared to the N1 so I don't do shit like that. Oh, they're so close, but the tank's coming after them.
Понял вас. Все ясно.
I'm about to be mean.
Жду приказов.
I'm gonna put a BTR right here because well, there really is no defilade to cover against it, though. I'm gonna put it right there. Because that gives enough defilade, because that's not part of the safe zone.
Выполняю. Выполняю.
Alright, yeah, no, so every escape group has gotten a piece of action. Giggity.
Уже в пути. Понял вас. Выполняю. Вас понял.
So at this point, we can also figure they're probably trying to escape, you know, because the encirclement breakout is in this location.
Понял вас.
think these gases are stuck.
Уже в пути. Вас понял. Все ясно? Уже в пути. Выполняю. Понял вас. Понял вас.
Everyone's close to the finish line, though. These guys are within 2 kilometers. These guys are within 2 kilometers. Here's Liru being mean.
Уже в пути. Понял вас. Понял. Понял вас. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Вас понял. Выполняю. Выполняю. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
Oh, ha!
Вас понял. Уже в пути.
Now we're reacting to gunfire.
Уже в пути. Уже в пути. Так точно. Вас понял. Все ясно. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно. Вас понял. Уже в пути. Уже в пути.
I think these guys successfully evaded that. Yep. They might be scot-free, actually, because I don't... Unless they aggro that group, but... Yeah, they would have pulled everything.
Вас понял. Вас понял.
These guys might get overwhelmed.
Metro is in
Oh, their medic's down.
Выполняю. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
Oh, no.
Coming back. Let's pick him up and run.
There's too much OPFOR around. Oh, no.
Okay, got him.
Okay, let's go. Oh, contact.
So I know exactly what happened to Nosavel's group. And it's unfortunate because everything was pulling over to the other group because they've aggroed twice.
Вас понял.
Nos is doing his best. And he gets headshotted. Holy shit. Ryan's the only one. Bro needs to book it. Oh, he takes a random headshot. GG. Oh, the northern groups are cut down within a kilometer and a kilometer and a half of the final zone. Oh. So why that happened was there was an aggro here, there was an aggro here, and an aggro here, and that basically brought in so many units. Oh my god. But it wasn't like all at once. Like this happened about 15-20 minutes ago, so I brought in more stuff to go deal with that. And then these guys, there were what, actually there was a fourth one too. These vehicles were blown up. So a report of 2 vehicles getting destroyed within close succession is what then brought in the third one. Then another vehicle got destroyed here, and then these guys ran into contact, and then these guys ran into contact. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 different points of contact. But these guys, I think, are going to get out scot-free. So that's kind of why I think, wow, even a helicopter got grounded, though. I don't know if a group shot at one or something, but oh, it ran out of fuel. Ha, anyway. GG. This group, they pulled everything from here when they were moving by. And here's the finish line. It's too easy. Too fucking easy. Alright, let me just verify everyone else is down. I don't want to index when we still have people up. Nope.
I died to fucking Sparrow's
I
headshot.
fucking hate you.
You died.
So-
What the fuck is this shit?
Jesse
I'm
died
gonna-
to the greatest fucking shot by Falcon ever.
Yeah,
I'm-
Jesse got cocky.
Oh my god.
Alright. So, let me explain in detail what went on. So, I'm going to do groups 1, 2, and 3. Group 3 is Dream's group. They went their complete separate way. Groups 1 and 2, I'm going to use interchangeably. I'll say Group 2 is Metros. So, Group 1 did a great job of breaking out of the town to the north. Went right by this little compound where OPFOR's spawn was. First off, let me just touch on OPFOR real quick. Jesse went on from the northern side of the town to the southern side, tried to engage within a few hundred meters, Group 3, and caught a very unlucky headshot by, I think it gave the kill credit to somebody. I think that was Falcon. So it's unfortunate, but, you know, if you're going to get that close, that is the risk. But, you know, very good headshot there by Falcon. Just honestly pure luck, because at that point, Jesse was booking it away with quad bike. So, hey, shit happens. So I'll start with Group 1 and Group 2. So Group 1 broke out. Group 2 got stuck in a building. I had to teleport them out. Group 2 then got into a little engagement because they were going a little slow and there was a patrol. These patrols, by the way, you can look back on the stream, were going like entire kilometers of distance. So they got spotted. QRF came around. Even a chopper started hunting them down. Chopper was very relentless, but eventually they were able to break away. QRF sweep that area, couldn't find them, ended up getting despawned because they moved out. What screwed over Groups 1 and 2 is there were 5 separate engagements on that northern side, all within a kilometer. And the first engagement was a little further away. It was like a kilometer and a half. But first engagement was an entire squad got wiped by OPFOR. Second engagement, 2 vehicles got destroyed. Third engagement, another vehicle got destroyed. And then Group 2 got wiped because they were walking by and there was forces that were going to bypass them. But because a firefight started with the other group, they then turned around and pushed over to that position and then ran into the group, Metro's group because those infantry were going to bypass you, but because of those gunshots, they then honed in on those gunshots and then ended up getting right in front of you. And then when you engaged in that firefight, another group that was further ahead of you that would have moved away from you ended up coming towards you and sandwiched your group. So they got wiped there. The other group, which I think is Group 1, got wiped because they were QRF heading down that route. Because 1, to check on the destroyed vehicle that you guys blew up, and 2, they had reports of infantry contact that they were running down to go and flank and counter in case they broke through, and then they ended up running into you. So it was just really unfortunate that 2 groups were so close together, but not individual, like not working together per se, but they were within the same AO. So when units would pull to one direction or the other, they end up getting caught in each other's groups. Like that was really interesting to see. Group 3, meanwhile.
Can I speak about Group 3?
You guys literally, like, some of the RNG you ended up getting into, like, I send like a BTR 80 Alpha to dismount an infantry squad in a town like 4 kilometers away, and then you guys just happen to be right next to that compound when it drives in, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ. You guys, I definitely did like some funny roleplay with here and there of having units, because I wanted to garrison more, but I was a little worried about frames. But you, of course, then run into certain compounds like, ah, shit, I should have had these garrisoned from the get-go. You guys dodged a lot, and I spotted you multiple times, especially on that end part on the train tracks. You were being chased by 2 tanks, 4 squads, 2 gases. Yeah, to like the very end, but at that point you were home free because the infantry were not as quick as you. But every squad had some. Sorry to cut you off. Just last part. Every squad had some action. Every squad got some kills. This blew my expectations away. And the fact that every squad either succeeded or got within 1.5 kilometers of the end goal. Like, I was not expecting that. I was expecting at least one group to die in the town. But yeah, no, like GG. Like,
I don't know if we
no
wanted
one
to
should
do
feel bad over that because that was really good. Anyway, sorry.
Do we want to do structured? So Team 1, Team 2, Team 3?
Yep, Team 1, go.
Okay, yeah, Team 1 had a good fucking time. Bailed out of that town ASAP. Saw Jesse. Said, changed our path. Went somewhere else. Said, fuck that. Went north. We're really scared of those enemy infantry markers, but we never did run into trouble there. Saw a bunker checkpoint on a road outside of town. Went into a little wooded shrubbery valley. Did a lot of forest traveling, a lot of tree lines. There were a couple of good moments where we're walking down those tree lines, and we thought, oh man, can't wait for the T-72 to come eat our ass. There was that time the gases came. The Gaz Tigers just barreled down the road at high velocity. And one of them went by, and I immediately went to stand up, and then the second one barreled over the sunrise, and I was just like, oh my fucking god.
I saw that. Yeah.
With the howitzer.
Oh yeah, and then we did flip every once in a while to Bravo Net just to tell them what we saw. It wasn't like super coordinated. It was more like just, hey Bravo, we saw this marker on map. Bye. And there was a point where we heard artillery, and then we're like, no, that's too fast. That's a mortar. It sounds really close though. Oh no, it's an SPG. It's a self-propelled auto-loading howitzer, and we wanted to kill it. Why did you take it away? How could you do this? We wanted it. We wanted our medal.
The reason was, if you noticed, after it fired, there was some slight hiccups because the shells were impacting with buildings and causing some weird frame drops, so I just removed them by having them drive out.
Damn, we were right there. We were just thinking about how to do it, and it started leaving, and we're like, oh man. Anyways, we kept moving. We theorized about how, Bravo is just going. We're going to get into some trouble, and then Bravo's just going to suffer the consequences for us. Bravo did make the smart decision to go a different way, because for a while we were running down the same line, even though we weren't intending to. That helicopter was for Bravo. Cool, good to know. We kept thinking we're in so much trouble every time it flew by. What's another good one, fellas? We walked into that first patrol in the woods. We actually walked in front of multiple patrols and evaded them first. I think my favorite is like when we were approaching that little ruined village. There was one moving perpendicular to us in front of us, and then started coming down our road. And we decided to bail out of the tree line that went with the road, walked into the fucking plains, and just laid down. And, you know, real fucking Call of Duty. What I said it a couple times. Call of Duty fucking Chernobyl ass shit.
Slight inclines are very good cover.
Yeah, tiny berms of dirt really do great amounts of work. Truthfully, then when we were moving through the big woods along that hillside, we did run into one squad eventually, just because we didn't see. They saw us first, and they actually ripped at us with their auto rifle. But we killed them all real quick. And then we changed course as quickly as we could. We were just going to walk down that hillside all the way to the end. But then because of that engagement, we adjusted course, went on road tree lines, evaded a couple more patrols. Bravo ended up getting caught out by 2 BTRs, killed them. So we're like, we got to step it up. They also mentioned a platoon worth of infantry in a field near us or something along that. So we said, fuck that. And I was just like, we're faster than a platoon. We evaded another squad, but then as we were running through the open, cutting between 2 tree lines, Ryan saw a BTR that had already seen us. We had to kill it. It was ripping at us. And then at that point, it was like, there's one tree line that leads to the end. We decided to take the tree line. And while I was talking to Bravo, because I heard gunfire, and I just said, hey, are you okay? And their answer was no. And I look at the map just to see where they are. Then the squad that kills us comes over the ridge, and it was just chaos for like a good 20 seconds. Also, the trees were eating my bullets.
Yeah, we discovered like all the buses had a lot
The
of
fucking
hitboxes.
bushes hitboxes, we kept getting stuck on them. Holy shit.
They fucking hated us. But it was a really good fun time. We just got murked. It's oh well. You know, we were real close. I consider that a win. Nobody, Stanley. Charlie, Bravo, and Alpha got wiped within footsteps of the fucking goal.
Yeah. And you guys had the easy squad and the medium one.
Right.
Wait, who got stuck in a building again? Was it you guys or somebody else?
The entirety of Team 2 got stuck in a building.
I got one more thing for our squad. The paranoia was max. It was hilarious as fuck. There were multiple occasions where it was just like, oh, that's an infantry. No, that's a bush. Oh, that's an infantry. That's a rock. My favorite is I freaked the fuck out when we were passing through a village that was just ruined and abandoned. Because one of the blast marks on the wall looked like an operator just like standing there like guarding like, you know, whatever the hell they were garrisoning that house, and he was just standing outside. And I fucking screamed. And then we all were like, where's the guy? And it's like, oh, that was the guy, that fucking hole in the wall. Exactly, Stanley. Did you deploy a drone, Liru?
There was a Russian drone that flew around towards the end, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
We heard it.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
we
it flew by everybody, but it only got eyes on Squad 3. But anyway, Squad 2, anything?
Not a lot, to be fair. We ran out of the town as fast as we could, or at least we tried to. We decided we were gonna. There was a news building of some sort on the northeast side of town. We thought, you know what, we'll climb up the ladders, go up there and have a look, speak about. Spotted a couple of BTRs and thought, alright, we're not going that way. We climbed down the ladder and got teleported into a box with 6 doors, none of them openable. And we were just, all 3 of us are stuck in this room. Like, how did this happen? I didn't even know Arma had rooms like that where it was just an actual room. But like, you can't get into it, but you can't get out of it, so what the fuck? It was all textured and everything, and we were just like, we're in the back rooms now. Anyway, Liru came and saved us through that. We ran through a lot of marshland, a lot of tall elephant grass saved us, like, for a long time, just hiding out in them. Chased by helicopters, ran into a patrol by accident. A lot of forest running. Talked a lot about bullshit. Running through a forest and thinking, is that artillery firing or landing? And then hearing Alpha be like, we found the artillery. I was like, sweet, kill it. Other than that, we ended up following Alpha's route a little bit, and then we were like, it's probably not the best idea to follow them exactly, so we went parallel. We thought we were doing
that's enough.
fine until we crossed the road with a ridge, and over that ridge came a BTR barreling down, and they run over my two guys. Where destroyed the gas, kicked the hornet's nest, and we thought there's no way we're making out of there. We somehow did, only to hear an explosion to our right side because Alpha did something, and then on our left side we just heard dun 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 dun. I got headshot, and my two guys went down. Like, god damn it! Less than, I think I checked just before I died, we were less than 1.2.
Yeah, you guys were the furthest out. The other group was like, I want to say half to 3/4 of a kilometer.
It was a lot of running, a lot of fun.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right, squad 3.
We went full fucking gamer in the first like 20 minutes. Constantly communicating, constantly talking, planning out. A big thing that we were talking in group beforehand was we are abandoning both of the other squads to their own things. We are not going to have any contact with them, and every single line we drew 4 complex routes to the blue zone in group chat, which we actually did see. One of you guys started following pretty like I saw it at least. You guys started following pretty perfectly. We just happened to spawn on the southern side. We exited the town rapidly. It was the first thing I wanted was to get out as soon as possible, taking our time to thank you for that. Taking our time to hit, you know, if we hit a piece of cover, we take a moment, we check our surroundings, we check what is next, and we move. That was my philosophy towards it. No fucking around, no, you know, chatting about it. We need to figure out what we're doing next, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We did, I'd like to say everyone did exceptionally well. Everyone was communicative, everyone was on it, everyone was always chipping in, trying to get the best plan out possible. Initially, we started in between a bunch, or what I can only imagine was a bunch because it was 2 of the diamonds. We intersected in between 2 of them, and I did, as me and Liru like to call the F&F plan, hug the map border, and then go around, which we did for the most part. We didn't actually completely hug the map border, that's kind of a lie. But for a lot of the start, we did. We maneuvered all the way around it. We got to...
Zavik, thanks for a 57-month resub. Hope you enjoy the episode. Nice
Nothing
to
really
get out of the
interesting
scenario.
happened for the most part. Every time we ran into contact, we'd see it first. We'd maneuver, because we were always constantly on the ball. The first time we actually got into contact was Jesse, sitting about 200 to 300 meters behind a... not even that. Behind a small hill, which someone just went... We had 2 shots come past us. Someone went, "Is that Jesse?" And I went, "That's Jesse." And then we just gunned him down in that situation. He managed to escape, which we were all really scared about, because he there's no way, we don't know, we didn't hear the ATV, we didn't hear anything, but he just managed to run away. So we were like, okay, let's hug this fence, let's maneuver along. And then we just found him sitting in the open of a field. He shot me in the leg, and then Falcon managed to dome his ass.
We all
so
opened
GG's,
full auto on
all
him,
of us.
Yeah, he just he got
and just
shot
domed,
in the head.
yeah. Some people hit his wheels, some people hit his head. I hit nothing because I was way overranged.
For the sires.
We were just, you know, and then we were like, okay, let's not bother. His thing's probably broken. Let's break. We broke, kept maneuvering, kept having these fun little scares. Nothing really happened. We were moving through these reeds, which we came into contact, took those guys down. Which was that it was the only time the contact surprised us, and whenever we did take contact from then on, we were very, very much clinical in taking it out. So well done to my guys for that. Towards the end, we started moving into the most far southwestern town. We saw a couple guys. We were like, we can maneuver around them, and then BTR-80 Alpha pulls up, and we're like, okay. And here's a philosophy that Team 3, we didn't never said it out loud, but we all took to heart, which was fuck it, we ball. and fuck it,
Running
we
through an
ball.
open field.
We did about 5 times we ran through the open field. One of them right after we met at BTR 80 Alpha. Liru, that moment where you had that guy talking about Perry the Platypus, and any other op, I would have taken my helmet off and crawled up and started clicking like he does, and then put my helmet on, so you could have had your little Perry the Platypus moment, and then you immediately fucking mag dumped me. But I wanted my guys
this
to
one not
survive.
so much.
Yeah, we went round. We somehow managed to evade a Gaz and a BTR-80 Alpha, and then our plan was to get onto the railway because we were like, they'll never put anything on the railway. We were wrong. They put everything on the railway. We managed to evade the 2 tanks. They drove past us originally. Did we evade the drone?
So the Gaz spotted you at the last second, but because the route was heavily forested, it called forces up there. There was a drone on station, but it was scouting the northern groups because of other stuff, so it came down. It did spot one of you because one of you was standing when it flew over.
You bastard. Falcon.
And then the tanks, they were in the village to the north. They flanked around because the Gaz told them because vehicle nets, and then infantry started combing that spot.
And then we moved forward. We were like, oh my god, there's this little train station. Liru's definitely put some fuckers over on that train station waiting for a train. So we were walking up expecting to hear, I wonder when this train's going to be here. And then we just started getting shot at by like a group of 8 across the train,
Yeah,
the railway.
You wanted to cross the train and go onto the
I
other
did.
side.
I did.
God,
Albeit, no, I wanted to cross after because I wanted to move.
Real quick, Dream. I still want Jesse to go, and we do have FNF to run too.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, yeah. That was basically it. We made it. L nerds.
Alright, for me, it was good. I had my thermal drones, I had a sniper. My dying was definitely because of bad positioning. But I don't know if I got lucky with spotting you immediately, and oh, that's the group of 4. Well, I guess I'm gonna make it hard for the group that chose hard. And I taunted you with the first marker. It was in global, I think you saw it, and then I actually lost you, because I was not on my drone for a while. But just tried to get eyes on you, then saw you guys running into the forest down low bit, and ended up in front of you. I think the first shot, I saw 3 of you in my crosshair, and then somehow only, I think, hit your leg, you said. Then I did drive away with the ATV, but then when I saw you running across the fucking map border, I drove up with the ATV way too far. I should have just ran across, and I would have had line sight on you. I saw one of you with binos, and he looked straight at me. I shot at his head, and he moved a pixel to the side, and I missed. And then I just tried for a follow-up and drove away on the ATV with that headshot. So good on you. And I'm gonna go for FNF now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to end on this note. Get on the stream real quick.
I am now on the stream.
Stream.
No, I'm not. I've got an ad. Fuck.
Goddamn ads.
You're not sub. You're not sub.
Damn.
No,
That's
I normally
crazy.
beg someone to sub for me. They always do it because they love me. Sorry, I've got a vinted ad. Sorry guys, it's 3 seconds.
What goes vintage?
Wait, I'm now on the stream.
Trying to set this up.
Yeah, I'm on the stream.
Why is this being so difficult today? I just want to show my window.
Jesus Christ.
I can hear myself.
I don't want Dairy Queen, you fucks. Leave me alone.
Penis.
Yeah. Okay. So this was Squad 3 as soon as they saw Jesse. Just give me a second.
Okay,
Just,
a quick one
just give me a
before he runs
second.
off. If you go rewatch the my VOD, I literally just go fucking rush him.
Get him. Get
Like
him.
as soon as the first 2 shots.
No, I literally caught it, but this was him. Just
just fucking rush him.
fucking rush him and then. All right, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. Have a good one.
So we all just like.